Hey anime fans, this is a video response to Ashley W, who made a video response to one of my videos, Those Obnoxious Pricks Episode 2 FMA Brotherhood Fans and Feminists. Those Obnoxious Pricks is a series which I've only made 2 episodes of, where I talk about the bad apples of every fan base. My first episode covered G Gundam fans and how obnoxious they can be. My second episode, which is her response to, was about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood fans. I may do another one regarding Gundam fans in general. I already have a lot to say about Transformers fans, but that's for another time. Back to Ashley W. First and foremost, many thanks for the compliments, and I'm really glad you enjoyed my video. It's nice knowing that there are people who share my viewpoints regarding Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and its fans. I really enjoyed listening to your response. It makes it all worthwhile. So again, thanks for the compliments. Now, you did bring up some points about my video, which I think I should probably address. I'll start with the fan fiction part. Now, you said something along the lines of what FMA Brotherhood fans do with fan art and fan fictions. I don't know what you mean specifically, but regarding fan art, there's always going to be weird fan art for any series, regardless if it's FMA, FMA Brotherhood, Sonic X, Transformers, Gundam, Naruto, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece. People will always be making good fan art and very bad ones and very weird ones. So I don't know. I'm really not sure what you mean specifically, but that's all I can respond with so far. Fan fiction, I don't. Again, I really don't know what specifically you're talking about, but I personally don't keep up with fan fiction. I don't read them. I don't seek them. I'm just not a fan of them. I mean, based on the few I've actually read and seen, most fan fictions are written by people which I understand they write for themselves and they want to share what they write. But I think the best fan fictions are ones who are written by people who actually understand the source material and they keep with the spirit of it. For example, I like Naruhina, the pairing, but many fan fictions that I've read regarding Naruhina, they did not feel like they were in tune with the mood of the Naruto series. Basically, characters are always out of character. They say things that they wouldn't normally say. They act in ways that they don't normally act. The best fan fictions are ones that you read and you actually feel like could become actual episodes of the source material. And because there's almost none of that, I really don't keep up with fan fiction. So again, I can't give you a clear answer as to what I really think about them, but it is what it is. My Blu-ray set, of course, I didn't destroy it or anything like that, but I still have that sentiment where if I had to choose between giving it to any of these obnoxious fans or to destroy it, I would pick destroy it. I mean, it would be silly to just destroy it. I mean, I already have it. I've bought it. It's on my shelf. I've really become bitter about FMA Brotherhood. I mean, as silly as it might sound to many people, hell, even I think to myself, am I just being immature? But I can't help but feel how I feel. People have become militant and intense regarding the subject. I haven't put any of the discs into my PlayStation 3 ever since I made that video. I have barely watched an episode of FMA Brotherhood since I made that video. So you have an idea of how much I've grown to dislike the show. Okay, regarding the feminist part, man, I don't know where to start with this one. I'll start with this. At the time I recorded the video, I had been seeing a lot of videos popping up and articles from man-hating feminists. And at the time, I had just become aware of this YouTuber called Roosh V. And I saw his videos where he was vlogging his stay at a hotel. Of course, the more I watched this guy's video shortly after, the more I thought that this guy is not someone I'd really want to follow, because he says some things that make me a bit uncomfortable. So, yeah, I really don't follow that guy, but he said that he's had to hire bodyguards because feminists were targeting him. Whether what he says is right or wrong, just their approach to dealing with him, just because he wanted to give a speech, was all wrong. So that's where the bodyguard part came from. It was also around the time that the Bill Cosby case was building up. People, especially the feminists, have been labeling Bill Cosby as guilty. To put it simply, they labeled Cosby, they ostracized Cosby, they condemned him, they labeled him, they judged him, they shunned him before there was even a trial. And because of that, I just wanted to take a jab at them. And that's about it. I actually did have more to say about feminists, but I knew as I was recording that this is a very touchy subject, and it doesn't matter how fair I express myself. I knew that whatever I said is very likely to be taken out of context, and people would start putting words in my mouth, even the non feminists. I don't want to make enemies online. I am not on YouTube to be a political or social activist. I try to keep that stuff away from my channel, except the feminazis are the only ones whose opinions I really don't give a damn about, so I had no problem taking a jab at them. Looking back, it might seem a little petty, but honestly, I have no regrets over it. So, yeah, I hope I've answered your questions. Oh, and just to finish off, the feminist part on the title was not originally there. In fact, how I would normally read it is Those Obnoxious Pricks, Episode 2, FMA Brotherhood Fans and Feminists. But unfortunately, the YouTube titling doesn't allow you to modify your fonts to give any effects. And as you can see on the video itself, the title doesn't include feminists. It's just something that I did post-production, so to speak. Well, to put it simply, it was sort of just the heat of the moment. I hope I answer your questions, and again, thank you for your compliments. I'm glad you liked my video, so best regards, and see you later.